Okay, everybody, welcome to the Crown Cup check-in walkthrough. We'll go over the documents that are necessary for email, fax, and on-site check-in. There's a couple discrepancies in what you need and how many you need, depending on which one you choose to do. Okay, all this information can be found in the check-in and docs right here. You can do all the team documents are listed here. Check-in and fax check-in docs and instructions are here. Okay, but first off, what you'll do, instead of logging into the Soccer and College main site, go to the Crown Cup website and log in. Okay, should prompt you to this screen. Just enter your team information here, your login and password. Okay, and this is actually the login and password for Steamers 01 White, U11 boys. And here you'll see your options. You've got verified team roster, application, pay application, prior results roster, game card. Okay, now if you have not entered all your players' information here, you will need to go in here and do so. You see this team right here, the Steamers 01 White, have not accessed their Soccer and College, and what they need to do is go in here and list all their players. You just really simply add athlete, update athlete, add an existing player, and so on and so on. So basically, when we print this game card, it'll be blank. But what you'll do here is, if you have all that information up to date, you'll click on game card right here, okay, and it should prompt you to download a PDF file right there, you see, and then we'll just click on that just to show you what it looks like. And as you can see, this is the official team roster and game card for the Steamers 01 White. Now this is actually the same game card you'll use every game. You'll just need to make if you're doing on-site check-in, you will need, this team will need 3 copies since they only have 3 games played possible. So, and you can see here, game 1 is at 10 a.m., second game is at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. On Sunday, they have 3 possibilities, 2 consolation matches and 1 final. And as you can see, since they didn't have anybody listed in their team, this is actually blank. Okay, and you can see there's no certification or anything here. There's no tournament stamp or anything. Okay. But we're going to close this one out, and I'm actually going to show you one that's actually filled out properly. Okay, and here you can see the Attack 01 Black 1. This is their official team roster and game card. This is what you will bring to the referees before the game. The referees will actually check your teams in and review your player passes and cross-reference them with this form, okay, in this game card. So as you can see, there's 2 games and a possible 3rd game. So we will need 3 copies of this if you're doing on-site check-in. Okay. If you choose to do fax or email check-in, you will only need to email me or fax 1 of these, and I will send it back to you. Then you will need to print off 3 copies and take to the field. Okay. I hope that's clear. Now, if you can see this card, it's been filled out with all the names and birth dates and everything right here. And this is your official game card roster that will be given to the referees, okay, for check-in and for game usage. And as you can see, I've approved this one with a signature at the bottom right here. Okay, as you can see that down there below. I'm just going to enlarge it so everybody can see what it looks like. Okay, and we'll go down here, and you see now this makes this roster official. It's got a digitally signed by me, and what you'll do is make sure that that signature is on the game card, or it won't be acceptable for the referees. Okay, so that's your official game card sample right there. This should have your name at the top, and so on and so on. This is not to be confused with your official state roster, which I'm just going to give you a sample from our adult league. Basically, this is an AYSA official roster. If you're coming from Georgia, it'll be GYSA, or Mississippi or Tennessee, it'd be a Tennessee official roster and everything. It'll have all your players' information and contact right here. Okay. You would need to email me or fax me 1 copy of this. You don't need to do 2, because I will need to approve it here, and then you'll need to print off 2 for your game. Okay. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to have the officially stamped one that I email or fax back. If you're coming to on-site check-in, what we'll do is we'll have this roster, and we'll stamp it right there as approved. You'll need to keep one with you at all times and at all games, just in case. Referees per se will not ask for this, but you need to have it just in case, along with your medical releases and your field usage liability waiver. So here we go. So you'll need 1 copy here of the game, okay, but this is not your game card. This is just your official state issued roster, okay. The third document that you'll need to fax or email in or bring to on-site check-in is the field usage liability waiver. Okay, you can download this in the team documents file link online. As you can see, the player's date, player's name printed, and player's signature. You can just do this all at one practice and just have them enter the date and the player name and the player's signature. Okay, if you're doing fax or email check-in, I will need a copy of this. And you don't need it for your records, but we need it for ours. So I was mistaken earlier. You won't need this at the game because we will take all these up at on-site check-in, or we'll just print them off from email and or fax check-in. So just to go over this really quickly one more time, this is your game card that you will need at all the games. You need one for each game possible played. As you can see, they'll enter the names in here if you enter a consolation or final match on Sunday. Okay, so that's your game card. Here's your official state roster, not to be confused with the game card. You'll need one copy with you at all times. If you're doing on-site check-in, we will keep one copy and give you back one copy, so you need 2 copies at on-site check-in. And here's your field usage liability waiver that we will need either one copy faxed or emailed or at on-site check-in. So there are your 3 main documents that you'll need. If you have guest player or special guest player forms issued by your state, then you will need those as well. But that's the quick of it. And please let us know if you need anything, and we're always glad to help and really excited to have you at our tournament. All the best, and have a great day.